Alright, hey guys. So in this video, I wanted to quickly show some exercises that I usually do. I try to do them every day, and they really help with arthritis or with exercising my fingers and keeping my fingers in shape so I can climb and continue to climb without getting arthritis or getting problems with my fingers. So what I do, the different exercises, I do a lot of them. Different exercises that I do they're kind of difficult to do, but they're also kind of easy, especially if you do them all the time. Here's one right here. The camera angle for this isn't the best, but basically you take your pinky or any finger with your thumb, and you put the nail, let's say your pinky, underneath the nail of your thumb, if that makes sense, and then you kind of like stretch out your fingers like this. And then you can do it with this finger, the whatever you call this finger, and you can do that, and then you do it with the middle finger as well, and that's kind of like the O shape. I'm gonna try to kneel down, the O shape, and then you stretch that out, and then you also can do it with this is the O. This is the O. The O everyone knows, but you're putting, if you can see that, the nail underneath the nail to stretch like that. And that's what I do all the time with both fingers too, not just one, but both. Make sure you do it with both for this exercise. And hopefully you can see this. If you have any questions, and ask in the comments, and I can maybe make another video or explain to you in the comments how to do it. But yeah, that's one of them. Another one is kind of like a bear claw, is pretty much what it's called, where you take your fingers and I'm trying to get closer. Take your fingers and you don't go like this. You're not trying to make a fist. You're putting them up even further so that the tips of your fingers go to where like your arm kind of bends or whatever. Like if you were to stretch your fingers back, like right there, right here, your fingers go, or right above them if you can. And it's probably going to be difficult for a lot of people to do this, but it helps with like keeping your hands flexible, I guess, and like it helps with stretching them and all that good stuff. Another one is this. You can either just hold it like this. You're stretching your finger all the way to the bottom of your pinky right here, where your pinky is. And you're trying to stretch it as best you can. Don't like break your finger or ruin your hand trying to do it, just enough so that you can feel the stretch. Same with this finger, you're doing it to the bottom of the pinky. But also with the stretch, if you want to, you can just keep going back and forth like this. Instead of just holding it, you can just stretch it and go back and forth. What else? Well, another thing you can do that will exercise both. They'll both be this exercise right here that I was just showing you, and this exercise, the bear claw. You can do this, right? Ready? You have your hands out like this. You can do this or something like that, like that. You just keep doing that over and over again, and that'll help stretch out both. Do both of those stretches, if that makes sense. And quickly, and it'll kind of give you an exercise. Another one, this is plain and simple. You're literally just making a fist. And you're just holding it, not too hard. You're not just like trying to go Super Saiyan over here. Or trying to blow like a artery or whatever. Or a vein, just pop a vein, blood vessel, whatever you want to call it. You're just doing it enough so that you can feel the grip, and you're having a grip and everything. Also, you can do this. You can turn your hand so it like strengthens like the arm muscle somewhere in there. And you can just hold your fists and do that at the same time. Eventually, you won't be able to move your fists like this anymore, because they'll you'll be feeling the burn basically, and it'll help your muscles because they'll just tighten up and you won't be able to do it. And then if you do that like every day, your arms will get more and more powerful, I guess. What's another one? Another one is like this. You put your hand, you can put your hands on a wall, you can put it on a flat surface, just a flat surface, I guess, in general. And then you pick up your one finger at a time, while all of your other fingers are on the ground except that one. Right now it's my pointer finger. I don't know if you can see that. I'm picking it up. Then my middle finger, then poindex finger, whatever you call this, and then the pinky, and then the thumb as well. You can also do all your fingers if you want to. Another stretch would be this, kind of just, you do this to like crack your fingers, but you can do this where you just kind of, not too much force that you break your fingers, but enough force that you feel the burn in your fingers. Same with the other one. And what else? You can also do that with your thumb too. And another thing that I saw online that I don't really do anymore because I don't have a rubber band on me, but if you get a rubber band, you can put it on your like around these fingers, I think, and then also around your thumb, and then you can kind of just exercise it using the rubber band, if that makes sense. Another one that's really simple that I do, usually after, because I also do this, it's kind of like the fist thing I was talking to you about, except you're doing this over and over again. Just keep doing it, and then you feel the burn in your hands. You would have to do it a lot. Just keep doing this over and over again. It's kind of boring to do that over and over again, but it really does help exercise your fingers, and you really feel the burn in your fingers, or your hand, whatever. Somewhere you feel the burn. But not, what was I gonna say? Oh, this one. It's literally just doing this over and over again. It's hard to line up your fingers, if you can see that, because your fingers might slip sometimes, and it's kind of hard to do. But if you can line it up and you just do this over and over again, not too hard, don't just go, if that makes sense, to where you're hitting right here to here, because then that's kind of gonna hurt and it's gonna kind of mess your fingers up. But just do it fast enough, not fast enough so that it hurts, like I said, but fast enough so that you can feel the burn. You can also do this, which is pretty much the same thing, but it's like on the sides instead of with the fingertips. So it's like right here and right here, and you're just doing this over and over again. I find I do that usually after I do, like I said, after I do this or these exercises, the fist clenching one, or the finger exercise right here. You could probably also do this with a rubber band, and that'll help as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the finger exercises that I can think of. You can get creative as long as you don't hurt your fingers. You can probably like do this, stretch them out by just holding like here. You can, what else can you do? You can go one finger at a time, which I find is very difficult. It's just like stretch out one finger at a time, which is pretty, really does exercise your fingers. You can also snap your fingers too, over and over and over again until you feel the burn. I've just kind of gotten creative with these. But yeah, the finger thing, I find that like eventually one of your fingers kind of like, you can feel like, this is for me, you can feel the vein moving, and it's just really uncomfortable to do, and it tickles kind of. What else could I do? You could try to like do this, which is a nice exercise, and it might hurt though. Like obviously everyone could do a peace sign, right? But let's say you're trying to do a Spock sign, or what else? Just put these two fingers down right here, and then these fingers out. If that makes sense. This kind of stuff is very difficult to do. I've been trying to do it so I can kind of pretty much do it, but it's very difficult because your fingers don't want to cooperate. You could try to put both your fingers down in the middle and then the two fingers on the side out, like Spider-Man, which I don't know why it's so hard to do because I've done this before. Spider-Man! But yeah, it's just hard to do, and if you exercise like that though, you can pretty much do anything and your fingers will cooperate. You can control your fingers, your phalanges. Because I find a thing with your fingers and pretty much in your toes as well, and pretty much your whole body, it doesn't work with your mind. Like if you can focus and you can exercise your fingers so that your fingers and toes and really whatever you want, whatever part of your body you want. You can like control and you can focus on them and make them pretty much do whatever, and not like for example, if you're trying to climb a tree, for example, because that's what this channel is all about, climbing things, and nature obviously, but that's the same thing. Climbing, and let's say you're climbing a tree, you're gonna need your fingers to cooperate. Like if your finger won't bend a certain way and you need it to bend, like your rock climbing is an even better example, because you need all your individual fingers to cooperate with you. Then if your fingers won't cooperate, then you're gonna fall, or you're gonna mess up or hurt yourself, scratch yourself, tear skin off your fingers, bleed, whatever. So certain things like this, and then like putting these two down and trying to put these two out, might seem stupid, but they can help in the long run, especially if you're a climber. And that's pretty much the end of this video. I don't really have anything else that I can, I do have certain other exercises if you guys want to see those, like specifically this one up here. See this right here? I've been doing like finger pull-ups kind of, or trying to. I can't really do it because I'm not that good yet, but I've been exercising like every day, trying to be able to do finger push-ups because I want to get better at climbing. I want to start climbing mountains, but that's not going to happen in a while, so trees is my best bet. I'm going to make a video at some point where I climb a branchless tree. I already have, but not really. I didn't get it on footage, get the footage for it, but I talked the entire time, so it was fine that I didn't get it all. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to make a video showing the different exercises that I do specifically for my fingers. I'm just trying to think to see if I'm missing anything. There's this one, the bear claw kind of thing. This, you can keep doing it back and forth. You can make a fist and clench your fists. It's not too much that you'll hurt yourself. You can do this one, individual fingers or all your fingers. This one obviously, which is just the finger clench, but like you're exercising your fingers and going out and over, opening and closing your fingers. Kind of like jazz hands. It's exactly jazz hands, pretty much. I've never really done jazz hands, so I wouldn't know. There's also this one where you can just stretch your fingers out, thumbs too. You can do the rubber band one with your thumb, where you go back and forth with it with a rubber band. You can do finger pull-ups like I was doing. You can also get like a stress ball. You can use it, but that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else. If I think of something, I'll put it in the comments, but I think that's pretty much all I do with my exercises. I've gotten so used to doing them that I kind of just, that I know how to do them, and I do them all the time. I feel like I'm forgetting something. You can do push-ups, maybe just finger push-ups if you're that good. That'll help. Push-ups really do help your fingers too, and your hands and stuff. That they really do help. What else do I do? I do other arm exercises, which I'll actually show you right now. I might as well, if I can get this to work. All right. So you do this, and it's like a swan kind of thing, and so stuff like that. You can do like this, kind of like this, certain things like that. There's a lot of different things. I'll make another video on it, but not this one yet. Not during this one. So it'll be a different one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been working on my fingers a lot, so because I want to become a really good climber, mountain-wise and tree-wise and whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to make this to show the different finger exercises. You can also take your fingers and try to stretch them out on the sides as best you can. Like this, you can pull them apart, kind of. If you're trying to climb trees, having stretchable fingers, I guess, is a good thing, because you can grab onto big branches better. Same with your toes, but that's kind of weird, and something entirely different and I'm definitely not showing my toes on camera, so figure that out yourself. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I get out climbing at some point soon, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next climbing video that I do. Subscribe to Dweller Dwebble, and I will see you guys next time. Primates unite! Alright, I just thought I would show you how I do this. I can do this, so bear with me. You can either hang your fingers on there, like I was just trying to do, or you can do pull-ups with them, which is very difficult. And I've been doing it a lot today. Literally just that, because I can't do anymore. I can't just keep going with it, or I can't just hang on there for a long period of time, because I'm only hanging with like right here, just the tip right here, the first joint, I guess, of my fingers. So it's very difficult when you're doing it that way. If I had a bigger platform, I'd probably be able to do it for longer, but it just hurts. So yeah, basically that, and it's difficult. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.